She's a queen with curves, and she's a queen that curves. For OLORISUPERGAL.com, I go by the name of Chewy Chew. And I feel like talking to the queen crowned in third place, Nengi.
Hi.
How you doing, Nengi?
I'm good.
I'm a fan. I feel like this is gonna be a good time.
I'm just very tired.
How's it been adjusting to fame? Just dealing
Have
with
you started
everything.
already?
That's how we start.
It's been good. It's been great. It's been tasking, you know. But I'm getting used to it. Taking it one step at a time.
Okay. I mean, you've been in the public spotlight before. Did you feel like that prepared you for this?
In a way, yes, because I kind of like already knew what to expect. I already knew I was going to get a lot of. It's normal when you're out there. You're going to have people who would love you. You're going to have people who would hate you. So in that aspect, I would say I already prepared myself. But yeah, but this is different. This is Big Brother. I mean, this is
a whole new level.
Yeah, it's a whole nother level. So I wouldn't say, as much as I had experienced it, I wouldn't say I had an idea of how, you know, this whole thing would turn out. So yeah, it's both ways.
I mean, top 3 is no mean feat. We need to drink to that. We need to drink to that. What are you having?
Yes.
I'm having the lemon already. Cheers. You need help with that?
No, I'm good.
You were hot on social media for a huge part of the period of the show. Did you ever feel it? Did you ever like feel it in your bones that I have people really writing for me out there?
Did I feel it in the house?
In the house, while you were in the house.
In the house, like, it's crazy coming out and seeing all the love, because in the house I just felt like I know how I am. I've always been misunderstood, like I've always been misjudged. But I think because people actually got to see me be me, it's easy to like judge somebody when you don't see them in their lives. You just judge from afar. But I feel like people getting to see me actually, you know, helped, because I felt like I would come out to all hate. I didn't think I would have. Yeah, I didn't even think I would make it that far. Like, I felt like people wouldn't love me enough to keep me in the house. But yeah.
What week did you think this is the week I'm leaving?
Almost every week I was up, to be honest. But I'm very intuitive. I know when something bad is about to happen to me. So I kind of like knew, okay, I wasn't leaving at that point. I wasn't leaving. It's just, I'll pray. I'll probably pray and just have a good feeling about it. So I wouldn't say I knew I was going to leave that way, because I would feel that way, you know, after nomination, after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then later on I'll probably just have a good feeling about it. So,
okay.
Yeah, I do.
So, did you said you feel like people misunderstand you.
Yeah.
What is the biggest misconception you've heard about yourself?
The biggest misconception I've heard about myself is that I'm not, you know, I'm a loose girl. Yeah, that's the biggest misconception, because I'm actually very, like, I could play around, I could joke around, I could do everything, but when it comes to, you know, keeping my dignity and stuff, like, I think I actually do a good job, but people, you know, people really misunderstand me in that aspect. So I feel like that's the biggest misconception.
Yeah, because you dealt with that in the house.
I dealt with it before the house, I dealt with it in the house, and I'm sure I'd still do it
if
out.
I could give a PowerPoint presentation of like all the times people were coming at you for it. So do you feel like because you dealt with this outside the house, they helped you handle it in the house? Like, it's something I've seen before.
Because the way I am, I don't like to pay attention to unnecessary talk. I don't like to pay attention to things that I know, things that don't matter. Exactly. Before something gets to me, it has to be something that matters to me. So you can be talking about me, I can even be hearing you, and I'll just, I can't be bothered. But when it comes from, I'd get upset if it's coming from someone, you know, I feel should know me, someone that is my friend.
Should have known better.
If it's just random people, I'm like, okay, who cares? So nah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
didn't bother me.
Man, how many times did you audition for Big Brother?
Twice.
Twice. So
Yeah.
last year.
Last year.
And then this year.
This year, yeah.
Now it's funny because there was the video that had popped up of you were Mercy, Ike, and who else was with you? Neo.
Neo was there.
Neo was there as well.
Yeah.
You guys didn't seem to be as close. You would think that you guys had that shared reality of, hey, we came so close last year, and now we're in here this year. Let's have each other's backs or something.
Me and Neo?
Yeah, you and Neo, yeah, because
Me and Neo were very close.
in the house.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
not as
really
close as other people.
I didn't meet Neo during the auditions last year. I didn't know him.
But you guys were in the same room.
We were in the same room, but I didn't meet him. Like, I didn't notice him. Yeah, I didn't notice him. I don't think I spoke to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't know him. It was in this house that I knew him. So
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I knew him before that. And besides that, like, me and Neo were actually Neo was one of my closest friends in the house.
No, I guess if you had to rank,
Yeah.
then some people would have expected him to be like really, really up there. But it's what it is. Some people gel, some people don't.
Yeah. I think if we had to rank though, it would be Ozo, then Neo.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It would be Ozo, then Neo. Unless maybe our relationship didn't really show that much, but it was Ozo, then Neo.
All right. Now speaking of, let's talk about us.
Okay.
Sorry, Ozo and you.
Yeah.
The constant. Some people felt it was pestering you. He was pestering you all the time. Did you ever? What's the word for it now?
I get what you're trying to say. No, he wasn't pestering me. It's just that I went into that game and I went to give it my all. So I didn't want any distractions. I didn't want to let myself be in that position. And I felt like at the point where I started to, tell him, okay, we need to, talk to other people and stuff like that. I felt like at that point the game was getting real. The game was getting really real. So I'm like, it's not good for us. This whole clinginess, it's not good for us. So let's, socialize with other people.
But you still kept him close. Didn't at any point in time, didn't you feel like, let me just cut him off cleanly so that he faces reality?
There was no way I could have cut him off because, that was my favorite person in the house. So I liked him.
But for his own good? For
his own good and for my own good.
You didn't feel like you needed to cut him off?
No. I felt like we could have still been really close and, still, because at some point it was like we were together 24 hours. So that was my problem. Like, we can be together, let's say,
hours?
Or 15 hours, and let's spend the other time, at least talking to other people. Because as much as, it's public votes that matter, there was a time when people, the housemates, had to be the ones to save you.
Mm-hmm.
So in that situation, like, people would definitely save people they feel they relate to. Yeah.
So it was kind of like a strategy to keep him close because he could save you if it came to it?
No, it wasn't a strategy to keep him close. There was never anything about strategy or anything, no. Is it one person that wants to save me?
No, but sometimes, when I can get a couple of people, if I'm good with a couple of people, I can count in my head the people that would have my back.
I was drawn to him. I was drawn to his personality. So it's someone I told myself from day one, this guy has to be my friend. Yeah, so for him, it wasn't even about that. I just really liked his person.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's move on from him.
Yeah.
Hey, what was the biggest message you think you wanted to send, or what was the biggest thing you wanted to achieve by going into Big Brother? And do you think you you got it done while you're there?
A few things I actually really wanted to achieve. I wanted to market myself as a brand. I wanted to market my brand, my shoe line, and going into the house, I rent in, so when I come out, I can actually start something for myself, because I started a small business and I know how hard it is, like, to get your stuff out there. So that was one of the reasons.
Business?
A shoe line.
Shoe line, okay.
Yeah, so that was one of the reasons. And another reason, I went there to correct misconceptions, because I feel like I've been judged a whole lot my entire life. So I feel like people just see me and they're like, oh, this girl, you're just, all you have is a fine face, all you have is a big butt, I wanted people to see that, oh, yes, I'm all of that, but minus all that, that's not all there is to me. I don't want to be labeled as just a fine girl.
All right.
I want people to see that I'm a go-getter, like I can actually put my mind to something and achieve it.
Okay.
So yeah, it was all of that for me.
That's cool. So now you're out of the house.
Yeah.
Who is the Nengi brand? How would you describe the Nengi brand?
Man, this whole thing, I'm actually still trying to wrap my head around it.
Which is very understandable.
It's been a lot, so I would just say, like, sometimes it's still hard to believe that I'm this person.
Okay, so let me make it easy for you. Before you went into the house, who was the Nengi brand? Because it's fair to assume that people go into the house being one thing, and after that experience, they have other things pop into their head. Is that what happened to you?
Nah, I'm still just...
The same?
I'm still, yeah.
The same brand before you went into the house?
Yeah, the same brand, just that now I feel like I can actually, expand and explore, and, it's a lot of things I want to do.
So that's why I was trying to understand, like, who is that Nengi brand that people should know, and let's clear those doubts. Let's clear their doubts. Who is the Nengi brand? Who is Nengi?
Nengi brand is, I'm just all about, I'm so business oriented. Anything to get the bag, anything to,
Mad.
To be independent. Like, I'm trying to venture into trying to have like a clothing line, so it's not just shoes. It's actually,
you are a fashionista and clothes look nice on you.
Thank you. It's actually like full fashion line. So yeah, that, and also like some other things here and there. I want to explore the entertainment industry, definitely. I always say singing and dancing is not for me. So the only thing left is acting. But even that, I don't feel like I'm good. So I want to train. I want to take out time after all the craziness goes down. Take out time, train, just improve my skills and venture into acting fully.
I really like that you want to better yourself in something that you really care about.
Yeah.
Which actress would you say you look up to? Or actor?
Mercy Johnson. I love her.
Can you do a Mercy Johnson impression?
It's going to be hard because she's so good at it, and I feel like
Should I create a scene for you and then you're going to try?
Mercy Johnson.
So, dream with me. You left and you came back and somebody drank your iced tea and you're vexing. How would Mercy Nengi Johnson act?
She'll probably be like...
No, are you ready?
Say worry now.
Action!
Say worry now. Why you drink my iced tea now? Eh? Are you alright? Are you okay? See, when I say I need to train,
I feel like you need to train. I need to train. I feel like we need to take some questions from social media. Let's see what the fans have to ask you.
Of course.
Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
Cool. So I am on Twitter right now.
Okay.
And let's see what your ninjas.
My ninjas. Shout out to my ninjas.
So the Olori handle is telling me that some fans want to know if you'll be open to chatting with them personally, like short phone calls and all that type of stuff. Is this something in your plans?
Of course. I've been doing it. Like, I've been randomly like just messaging people, just trying to appreciate them, because I feel like the love, I didn't expect the love, and I'm just really honored. So yeah, of course, definitely open to that.
All right, now at Queen Mimi's Me is asking, a few ex-housemates had shady things to say about you in their interviews. What was your reaction when you found out? And do you think it will affect how you relate with them outside the house? Or are you willing to bury the hatchet?
Bury that shit. Bury that shit. I don't even, if you
Forgive
ask
and
me
forget.
now, no. If you ask me now, yeah, if I've seen them, I haven't seen them. I haven't gone to watch people's interviews.
Nobody has told you?
I've heard
nothing?
about a few. I've heard about, someone said I was lazy.
Who was that?
I think that was Kid. I've heard about someone said I was, I don't know if it was in a house or something, but I've heard that one, and I've heard something. What else? And I'm materialistic. I think it's just those ones. I don't think I've heard about anything else from anybody. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
At Nengi Stand 22, he says you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Or she says you look beautiful.
Thank you.
What was your best moment in the Big Brother house?
Oh my God, winning ultimate, winning the final head of house, because that was, automatic entry into the finale. And if anything, I really wanted to be in the finale. So that moment, I cried. I think I cried after the game, and I'm like, why are you crying?
I should be happy.
I should be happy, exactly. But it was tears of joy. That was my absolute best moment.
All right. A lot of people are asking, you plan on creating a YouTube account?
Of course, it's in the books, but people should be patient with me because this thing is not easy.
You're still soaking it in.
I swear.
Okay. So the final question from here.
Yeah.
Hanatu is saying this, a competitive girl like you must have dreams as tall as the sky. What is that one thing you want to achieve that you feel might be impossible?
I don't think there's anything that is impossible. At this point, I can say it with my chest, there's nothing that is impossible. Because if you had told me 2 years ago that I would be here right now, I would probably say no way. But this whole experience has taught me that I can actually do anything. And so many things, going into the house, I just felt like I would suck at everything. I didn't know I would actually excel in so many areas, like the games, the tasks. I didn't think I would be able to do all of that because I've always been like this, I don't know how to put it, prim and proper girl. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to. But I surprised myself in the Friday night games. I finished a few. So at this point, I'm like, okay, never say never. Yeah.
Well, at this point, Nengi, I'll let you get some rest and soak it all in, and we hope to catch up with you later in the future.
Of course.
Please reach out to us.
Of course.
We'll sit down, check in, and see what's going on with you. All right, guys. If you want to find about Nengi and her YouTube channel, her social media platforms is where you should follow her. If you want to find about us, our social media platforms is where you should follow us. And till the next interview, this has been Chewy Chew. This has been Nengi.
Nengi.
Final question.
Yeah.
Final question, because I feel like the fans would not forgive me if I was asking this.
Hit me.
Hit you. I like that. I like that energy. Now, there was this conversation about your age, discrepancy age thing.
Yeah.
Once and for all, let's settle that. Now, before you say that, I do know you have a tattoo that says 1998 on your ankle.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it can mean anything.
Yeah, and
so,
I totally get why people would have doubts about my age, because
the MBGN.
No, because when my first pageant, the very first pageant I did, I was 16, and you're supposed to be 18. But at that point, all I was thinking about was seeing myself through school, because I gained admission at 16. So at that point, I really needed to do something. What can I do that would, So I enrolled for the pageant, but they were like, you have to be 18 to do it. So I had to, feel that I was 18 and stuff. So I think that's where the issue comes from.
That's where the issue comes from.
Yeah, but like I have so much proof that I'm actually. I think I should do that. I should actually put out
your YouTube channel, or if you want to,
Yeah.
that's really up to you. But
Yeah.
I mean, at this point in time, I feel you're over 18, and an adult is an adult. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Really, your life is your life. It's your story to tell.
Exactly. I don't even feel like I have to. The reason I haven't said anything about it is because I don't feel like I have to explain anything to anybody. What's anybody using my age for?
It's almost difficult because, you know, when you step into that public eye,
Yeah.
the fans put you there, and it's almost like he who paid the piper, you know, so it's almost like you have to explain to your backers these types of things. That's how some people take it as, you know, we support you or we're supporting you, so we deserve to know if what we're supporting is or if who we're supporting is who they say they are, that type of thing. So I think it's more, it could be a transparency thing, but again, it's really up to you.
Yeah, I think I would consider like putting out some evidence because I have some, like my first British passport that was when I was 3, so I could put that out so people actually see everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Nengi, thank you very much. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. And that's it, guys.
That's
Till
it.
we come your way next time.
Yeah.
This has been OLORISUPERGAL TV.
Peace out.